I built a 1 to 400 scale replica of the Orlando MCO International Airport Terminal C. Orlando International Airport is a super airport located in Florida, out of Orlando, Florida, and I'm super excited to get this started. So without further ado, let's begin today's airport update of Orlando MCO. Here we go. And to start us off with today's Orlando MCO International Airport update, we're going to first focus upon runway 27 left. Over here taking off, we have this British Airways Airbus A350-1000 flaps down. This aircraft is currently taking off for the flight out to London Heathrow. First in line for arrivals at the airport today, we have this United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER in a Star Alliance livery. This aircraft is just arriving at the airport from the flight from Chicago ORD. This is going to be a holiday airport update of MCO, so you're going to see a lot of high-density flights here out of the airport. Also arriving at the airport, we have this United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9 arriving in for the flight from Newark Liberty International Airport. And over here, taxiing towards the cargo terminal, we have this UPS MD-11F taxiing towards the cargo terminal from the flight from your favorite UPS destination, Louisville, Kentucky, to everybody's surprise. Also arriving at the airport, we have this Emirates Boeing 777-300ER in the new livery. Kind of prefer the old livery, so I don't really showcase this model very often, but because this is the holiday season and there's so many flights out of MCO, this aircraft is arriving at the airport from the flight from Dubai. So over here, taxiing towards runway 27 left, we have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the high-rise tail. This aircraft is taxiing towards the runway for the flight out to Washington Reagan. And over here, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Disney's Coco 1 livery. This is a very nice model by NG Models. This aircraft is taxiing towards the runway for the flight out to Columbus, Ohio. Fourth in line for departure, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A319, fourth in line for departure for the flight out to Austin, Texas. And over here, we have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the Spotlight tail. Probably one of my picks for model of the year by Phoenix Models. What a stunning model this is. This aircraft is third in line for departure for the flight out to Newark Liberty International Airport. Here, second in line for departure, we have this American Airlines Boeing 737-800, second in line for departure for the flight out to Miami. And over here is your bankrupt airline the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo by NG Models, another fantastic model. This aircraft is first in line for departure for the flight out to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and it's just currently waiting for that A350 to take off. And over here, starting us off for Terminal C now at Orlando International Airport. Terminal C is the newest terminal at Orlando, and it's probably the highlight of today's airport update. It serves JetBlue Airways, Copa, Porter, Avianca, British Airways, Aer Lingus, Discover, Azul, Emirates, and a couple other airlines such as Norse and Sunwing. But over here at gate C202, we have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A321neo prepping up for the flight out to Windsor Locks International Airport. And over here at gate C204, we have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A220-300 arriving at the airport from the flight from JFK. All this GSC that you see is by Tiny Tug Designs. You can currently save 10% off of the GSC by using coupon code Hawaii10. Over here, arriving at the airport, we have this Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300 arriving at the airport from the flight from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You can see some water in the back. Orlando is known for their water by the airport. First, for our subscriber routes, we have this Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300 arriving at the airport from the flight from Atlanta or Citrus Aviation's airport. If you'd like a subscriber route, please comment below. Oh baby, over here we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320-200 in the Peacock livery. What a fantastic model this is by Phoenix Models. Again, probably model of the year territory. This aircraft is just about ready to depart its gate for the turn out to New York LaGuardia. For the holiday season, we have our second JetBlue Airways Airbus A220-300 waiting at the gate, waiting for the gate to arrive at gate C208. It arrived at the airport from the flight from New York JFK. JetBlue operates their Airbus A220 fleet here out of MCO to JFK, replacing the E190 fleet. Really going out of here in style, we have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 and the FDNY livery. This aircraft is taxiing out of gate C208 with its hug and is departing for the flights out to Punta Cana. With all of our might and glory, we have this LATAM Airways Boeing 777-300ER in a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge special livery. What a fantastic airport to showcase this special livery. This aircraft is arriving at the airport and is taxiing to Terminal B from the flight from Rio de Janeiro. And at gate C210, we have another high-density flight, the JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 in the balloon's tail, prepping up for the flight out to Boston Logan. And at gate C212, we have another JetBlue Airways aircraft. This JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in a spotlight tail with sharklets is just arriving at the airport. It arrived at the airport from the flight from White Plains, New York. Heavily being catered with catering trucks, luggage, and baggage, as well as some cargo. We have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the Boston Celtics livery. This aircraft is also arriving at the airport from the flight from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I was not kidding, we have a lot of JetBlue Airways aircraft to go through in today's airport update. Over here at the gate, I would say this is more of the international concourse at a Terminal C. We have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 arriving at the airport from a flight from Montego Bay. It arrived at the airport 5 minutes ago. Over here, waiting for gate C220 to clear up, we have this Porter Airways Embraer E2 arriving in from the turn from Ottawa. In the middle here into your screen, we have this Porter Airways Embraer E2 E195 at gate C218, getting heavily catered with fuel and luggage for the flight out to Ottawa as well. And being tugged out of gate C220 with a tug, we have this Copa Airlines Star Alliance Boeing 737-800 being tugged out of the gate for the flight out to Panama City. At gate C222, we have this Copa Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the ConnectMiles.com livery, arriving at the airport 10 minutes ago from Panama City. Taxiing to the airside, we have this Air Canada Rouge Airbus A321 arriving at the airport from Toronto. And oh baby, arriving at the airport, we have this Delta Airlines Boeing 767-400 arriving in from Atlanta or Citrus Aviation's airport. This is a holiday service on the high-density flights. Right here at gate C226, we have this Avianca Airbus A320 in the Taka Heritage livery, prepping up with fuel for the flight out to Bogota. And then over here we have some buses. These buses are connecting Concourse C or Terminal C to Terminals A and B out of Orlando MCO. And wow, what a stunning angle this is. At gate C217, we have this British Airways Boeing 787-8 heavily being catered with catering, fuel, and luggage for the long flight out to London Heathrow. And then we have a Sunwing Boeing 737-800, again catering for the short flights, or medium-sized flight actually, out of Toronto. If somebody can feel my pain and agony at NG Models, really hoping NG Models makes an Aer Lingus Airbus A330-300 in a new livery. Unfortunately, I can only use this old one. This aircraft is arriving at the gate from Dublin, Ireland. At the gate, we have an Icelandair Boeing 737 MAX 8 in a new livery, getting some catering on board for the Reykjavik International Airport turn. And over here at the gate, we have a Volaris Airlines Airbus A321neo arriving at the airport from Guadalajara. Volaris operates out of Terminal B, I think, out of Orlando MCO, but to beef up this collection here at Terminal C, I included it. And another aircraft we have a Lufthansa Airlines Airbus A330-300 operating for Discover Airlines. This aircraft is having being catered with luggage for the Munich turn. And over here, being tugged into the gate at gate C205, we have a JetBlue Airways Airbus A321. This is an international route arriving at the airport from a flight from Santo Domingo. Here we have an Azul Airlines Airbus A330-200 being prepped up for the next flight out to Sao Paulo, Brazil at the gate C205. C203 actually. We have this Emirates Boeing 777-300ER almost ready to depart its gate for the long flight out to Dubai. Here at the cargo terminal, we have a FedEx Express Boeing 777F being prepped up with freight for the flight out to Memphis, Tennessee. This FedEx Express 757 arrived at the airport from JFK. And then we have another FedEx Express 777F prepping up for LAX. And then we have an Emirates Sky Cargo Boeing 777F in the interactive series as well. Fantastic mode by GeminiJets. It's prepping up for the flight out to Dubai. And with that, that wraps up Orlando MCO, Terminal C. Now, I did not include Terminals A and B, or Airsides 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unfortunately, that area I really need to work on, and I'm not exactly ready for those Airsides to be ready. I want that to be super realistic, and right now I only have the 2 green GeminiJets terminals, so I do need to build a little bit more for that. So in the next MCO airport update, you will see Airsides 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Terminals A and B, that is. And yeah, so that wrapped up today's Orlando MCO International Airport update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider subscribing as we're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. This is Hawaiian Air 2121 signing off. Have a good one.